Hey, good morning. My name is Sean Webb. I'm the Director of Community Engagement in the Educational Foundation. You are watching Classroom Conversations. We are the community engagement show for Desert Sands Unified School District that talks about everything great in Desert Sands and talks about everything great going on in our community. It's real special today. As you guys are aware, we have the golf cart parade coming up this upcoming week, and we've got Craig Campbell with CoachellaValley.com. I'm going to bring him on camera here. He's going to take us into the room where they just wrapped up the meeting. Craig, I'll let you take it away here. And why don't you tell us what's going on?
Hey, what's happening? We are previewing the 58th annual Palm Desert Golf Cart Parade, and we're here in the Chamber office, really with the committee that's been working so hard. Coach, the Golf Cart Parade is brought to you by the Palm Desert Chamber and Area Chamber, and this is the committee. We've been working really hard, and I'm going to come right in here. And I'm going to talk with Tammy Martin. She is with the Friends of the Desert Mountains, and she's been leading this meeting today, and we've been talking about all kinds of stuff. Are you there?
I'm here.
Can you hear us out there, Sean? I'm sure we can. Oh,
I can
there
hear
he is.
You.
All right, thank you. He's just giving us a little little plug. And you know, I was meeting with Patrick yesterday in his office, in the management office, and then we put this together today, and we've been powering through this big agenda. And I'm just so excited. We've been getting so much positive feedback and things, but I wanted you to highlight some of the things that are most important right now.
So what's important for us right now is we need some more golf cart entries. We could use a few more of those. So get your creative minds thinking and enter a golf cart into the parade. We do have some seats left in our VIP area, which includes a lunch. So, grab your friends and come out to the VIP area, roped off area, perfect area for you to come and have your own little space. We do have a few senior areas left. We have a kids zone, come on out to the kids, bring your kids, enjoy the kids zone and have lots of fun. It starts at 9 a.m. Everything opens up. The parade kicks off at noon. Yeah, come out, enjoy.
Hey, we have a flyover. It starts off at noon. Like you said, the Palm Desert Air Museum is sending some warbirds over. 8 a.m. Everything kicks off with the breakfast in the morning. And then, of course, we roll into the kids zone. Gonna be a masquerade parade because it's the day before Halloween, right? October 30th, a Sunday. And so many activities also be surrounded with that as well. And then there's an after party also at Shadow Mountain. So there's going to be a lot of fun there. Of course, classic car shows, vendors, so many things for people to come out. And the streets are going to be lined on El Paseo. Once again, 58th annual Palm Desert Golf Cart Parade going to happen right there on El Paseo Drive. And I thank you so much, Tammy, for just chit-chatting with me for a second.
Hey, not a problem.
All right,
Come out on October 30th. And hey, if you need a golf cart, let us know. JR's is renting out golf carts, so don't stop that from putting an entry into the parade.
Hey, Sean, let me also add, CoachellaValley.com. There's a lead article right there. People can have all the links attached to the Palm Desert Area Chamber of Commerce, which is also pdacc.org. You can also call them at 760-346-6111. So there's lots of ways to contact us, get information about doing a float, being a part of the expo, information on senior tickets and signing up for different places to seat, and of course, VIP tickets. So there you go.
Hey,
reporting right here from the Palm Desert Area Chamber of Commerce.
Excellent. Craig, thank you so much for sharing with us. I greatly appreciate it. Tammy is a great friend of Desert Sands, and we love being a partner with the Palm Desert Chamber of Commerce. Once again, you can go to CoachellaValley.com to get more information about the Palm Desert Area Chamber of Commerce Golf Cart Parade that's coming up, as well as all the other things great going on in Desert Sands. Let me go ahead and, look at Craig's appearing behind me now.
That's right. I had to come in from the meeting. We actually just busted out here, as I was just sharing with you at the committee meeting. It's a lot of fun, a lot of energy. It was really so productive because things are coming along. And of course, this is going to be a great parade. And I always appreciate you having me on.
Oh, no, anytime. Just to give everybody an idea. So we have these are just the vendors that are going to be. We have Zumba Kids, Burtech, First Tee, Enchanted Memories, Desert Art, Tennis, CV Disaster Preparedness, PD Fire Department, let's see, a carnival games, first aid station, cornhole competition, water safety, all different types of activities will be going on during the golf cart parade. And I'm happy to say that a lot of Desert Sand schools will be participating too, with either the band be participating, our dance squad, or even our cheer squads.
And it's masquerade. You know, when you forget there's this whole Halloween element that's going to be added to it. And of course, the classic cars and other things that are happening. You know, that flyover is always going to be good. That's how you know it's going to start and is going to get going at 12 a.m. And,
12 p.m.
12 p.m. Did I
yeah.
say that?
Yeah,
12 a.m. in there too?
12 p.m.
You know me, I'm a late night person. I like to stay up. But anyway, this is going to be a great show, and I really appreciate you having me on.
You got it.
All right.
Thanks, Greg.
See you later.
Have a good one. All right, so we're going to continue on. We've got some great things we want to talk about. Another thing that's coming up is our very own college day that's coming up. Geez, I've kind of lost it there. Our college fair that's coming up, and who better than to talk about the college fair but that our very own Kate Anderson, and we've got a special treat. She's joining us from the car today. Kate, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning, guys. I've been up since 3:30 this morning getting ready for the college fair, and we're inviting everyone out at 4 o'clock for our annual rally. We've got 5 local high school dance teams that are going to be performing and just getting everyone jazzed up for the college fair. And then the booths will open at 5 o'clock. They'll be open until 8 p.m. at the Agua Caliente Rancho Mirage Resort.
Okay. No, so I know this is really exciting coming up. And then I know that Desert Sands has got a big part of this. All 3 of the school districts are working together, private schools working together to have over 100 different universities there. But Kate, I thought it'd be kind of fun if maybe you and I talked about our college experience. I'll share. I came from the East Coast. I went to the University of Buffalo, so a much different climate and from Southern California here, but I went to a school where we had snow days and those types of things in my college experience, and I was a history major. Where'd you go to college, Kate?
Yeah, absolutely. I went to college in the Pacific Northwest, and so I know all about snow and a lot of rain. Okay, we're going to talk about rain in the Pacific Northwest. That is why I live in sunny Southern California.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. No, I loved my college experience. Had a great time. So much that I decided after I moved out here in 2001, I went to college again. And I'm a local product of Cal State San Bernardino as well, where I got my master's degree. And also, who's going to join us? A little surprise for you, Kate, is who's going to join us today. Is our next interview. She's going to share a little bit about her college experience too. Is our very own Crystal Granados, who's the CEO from the United Way of the Desert. Crystal, why don't you share a little bit about your local college experience too?
Well, I was born and raised here in the Coachella Valley. So because we talked about weather, who wants to leave, right? So I was very fortunate. I went to College of the Desert out of high school and completed my, junior education there and then went into the workforce. And then when I decided I wanted to pursue a nonprofit career, I actually attended our local annex location of University of California, Riverside. So I went back to UCR, similar to you did, Sean, and I received my management in nonprofit certification from UCR. So I'm a local college product.
Excellent. You know what I love is that the 3 of us were 3 adults in the community doing different things. We all have different roots of how we went to college and so forth. And that just proves that any student that wants to go to this college fair tonight, they're going to see the many different opportunities. If it's community college or go to private college or to go to a state college, it's just a great opportunity. We actually have one other person from Desert Sands who wanted to share about her college experience, our very own public information officer, Mary Perry. Mary, can you share with us about your college experience?
I too grew up on the East Coast, and I decided that I only wanted to go to 2 years of college. And so I went to a college called Endicott College up on Cape Ann, which is just south of Gloucester, Massachusetts. Can you all say Gloucester? Just in Massachusetts. And I majored in communications with a sort of specialization in broadcasting. Left the school, got jobs in the field. Got married to my high school sweetheart, who was commissioned as an officer in the United States Air Force, and we began our Air Force life together. And I decided that I could not get the kind of job I wanted with a 2-year degree, with an associate's degree. So I went back to college when we lived in Dayton, Ohio. I went to we lived at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and I went back to the University of Dayton, go Flyers. as an adult. So I was not only an adult and married, I was the mom. And so I went back to school and I did my bachelor's degree, again in communications with a specialization in public relations. And thus began my career following some great times and some wonderful experiences in college.
Okay. So I'll be the first to share. Maybe one of you ladies can share that when I was going to college in the 90s, I didn't have the opportunity to see all these different colleges all at one spot at a college fair. Did any of you have that opportunity?
Not
No.
at
So
all.
I think
No, I went to the public library. Okay, so remember, I graduated high school in 1972. So I just had my 50th high school reunion. So back then in 1972, I know we went to the library and got this big book, huge book that listed all of the colleges in the United States by major and by geographic location. And that's how I found my college.
Okay. So different avenues to finding your school and so forth. Like I said, I went to the University of Buffalo. That was close to home to me. As I've said a couple of times, I'm a Bills fan. Well, I'm born and bred in Buffalo, so that's why I went to the University of Buffalo. But no, I found the school because I was just there all the time. Whereas my brothers, they found school because they were athletes and they had high academia and they were able to get scholarships and so forth. But I found the college that way. Kate, can you share how you found your college? Maybe a little bit more about your experience?
Absolutely. So I am actually the first in my family to go to college and earn a college degree. And I saw Mary raising her hand too. And so that's a really important role, right? So for all of you across the Coachella Valley, if you're the first in your family to go to college, get out there and set that trend, because what has been rewarding in our life, in my life, in my family, is that my nieces and nephews have been going to college and earning degrees, and then the trend continues. I am actually heading over to San Diego State this weekend to be part of Parents Weekend for my daughter, who is a junior over there this year. But the way that I found out from my college was actually from upperclassmen from my high school, and they were going there, and so I had the opportunity to visit, and I thought it was a great place to go.
Okay. Crystal, is there anything that you want to share about your college experience a little bit more?
Sure. I graduated high school in the late 1980s, and I graduated from Desert Sands Unified School District's high school. Mary knows that story very well. And so at the time, I'm so excited about to see this college fair. We didn't have something like that. So I'm so happy to see how we've evolved, especially here in the Coachella Valley, to host an event like this for our students. And so what I felt was the best option was something local to me. I wasn't exposed to an opportunity to go to a college outside of our community. And so College of the Desert really filled that role for me. And I was really, I'm thrilled with the college experience that I had at COD. And like Mary, I was a mom. I was in the workforce. I was married and went back to school at UCR here locally to get my management certification. So I followed that path similar to Mary to go back to school as an adult.
And I have to tell all of you, because I know all of you really well, you're friends beyond this program. I think you're going to laugh when I tell you how I decided on my major. So my guidance counselor, we were sitting down talking about what I was going to do after high school, and I wanted to be a high school history teacher. And back in the early 70s, there was a glut of teachers, if you can imagine, because now, of course, we're facing a lack of teachers that we can bring on board. But he said, there are too many teachers out there. You really should think about something else. What are you good at? Well, okay, follow me here. I said, I'm good at talking and writing. And thus began my public relations career.
That makes sense, because I go to Mary's office all the time. Anytime I ever need to publish anything, I always run it by her eyes first. So Mary, thank you for doing that. But go figure. Now, we've got a couple more minutes in this segment. Is there anything else that you want to share about your college experience? One thing I'll share is that in addition to going to school and getting my history degree and getting my bachelor's and my master's degree, I was very involved. I was involved in the Greek system. So I'm a member of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity, national fraternity, and I was actually the Interfraternal Council president. my senior year. So that was a lot of fun, where I was basically in charge of all the Greek system for the fraternities on campus, where we got to relate with the sororities and so forth. Is there any extracurricular activity maybe that you want to share that you did in your college experience? And I'll open up to the panel here.
I didn't have any extracurricular activities during my bachelor degree days because, as Crystal says, we were moms. So there was a lot going on. And I was a military family member, which in and of itself there's a lot of dual responsibilities when your partner is traveling a lot. So that was my role in my bachelor's degree. But in my associate's degree days, I was very involved in my campus life. And I was particularly involved in an organization, a Greek organization called Phi Theta Kappa, which is the 2-year college version of Phi Beta Kappa. And I participated on the national level.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Well, ladies, thank you so much for taking the time to share this morning about your college experience. I know that we've got this really exciting day coming up. Maybe Kate, if you want to give us the details of how they can access and where they can come to tonight.
Absolutely. So remember, this college and career fair is today. So today is your opportunity to participate in this. Come on over to Agua Caliente Rancho Mirage. 4 p.m. rally. It's free. 5 to 8 p.m. is the college and career booths. Come on down. It's free. There's lots of parking, and we'll see you tonight.
Oh, that is awesome, Kate. Thank you so much for taking the time. Mary, thank you for taking the time. I know that you'll be over at the college fair later, and I wish I could be there. I've actually got another event at the city of La Quinta, but I hope to see lots and lots of pictures of everybody there. Kate, Mary, thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
Okay, so Crystal, today we got a very special morning. We're going to talk a little bit more about our involvement with you guys. And you know what, we went on so early to talk about college experience. Why don't you share a little bit about what you do in the desert and who you are?
Sure. Sean, again, thank you for having us on. As you mentioned, I'm the CEO of the United Way of the Desert, and United Way of the Desert is a local community nonprofit organization. We're headquartered right here in Palm Desert. And everyone knows what United Way. They may have heard the United Way, but we are a local United Way. We're organized here, headquartered here. We're ran by a local board. So I always say we're your United Way. We're the Coachella Valley's United Way. So we serve everywhere from North Palm Springs, Desert Hot Springs, all the way out to Thermal and Mecca. That's our service area. So one of the things that we do and what our mission is to break the cycle of poverty here in the Coachella Valley. And we do that through focusing our efforts in education, financial stability and housing, and health. And we fight for those things for every resident of the Coachella Valley. And that's certainly a large, big, bold goal to break the cycle of poverty. And so we can't do that just as a single organization. So what we specialize in is working together and partnering and collaborating with other nonprofit organizations, as well as community organizations like Desert Sands Unified School District, who help us meet our goal. And all what we do in that partnership is amazing, especially with Desert Sands Unified School District. We really encourage giving back to our community through our workplace campaigns. And so today I'm here to talk about a little bit about the work that we do in the Coachella Valley, as well as encourage our Desert Sands Unified School District team members to get engaged and support the workplace campaign as a way of giving back to the community.
Okay, sorry about that. I had a little technical difficulties while I was getting the slides there. No, you're talking about the workplace campaign. And one of the things that I could say that we do with the Desert Sands Educational Foundation, as you know, is we do a campaign for payroll deduct and so forth. But one of the beautiful things that you guys have is we're able to do that with you guys as well. Can you help explain that while I pull up the website?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a dedicated website on our United Way of the Desert website page just for Desert Sands Unified School District team members. You go on to the DSUSD webpage. It looks just like that. Thank you, Sean, for pulling that up. And it says Desert Sands Unified School District campaign. It talks about the dates of the campaign. So this year, your campaign is running October 1st through December the 16th. Gives everyone plenty of time to go onto the webpage. And on your webpage, you're going to find information about United Way of the Desert's work in the Coachella Valley, particularly around our Raising a Reader program, which is in Desert Sands Unified. I'll talk about that in a moment. But it's a really easy form to fill out with your name, your email, your address. And if you scroll down just a little bit, Sean, I can show you where your team members can actually choose how to invest through the workplace campaign, which is payroll deduction. It comes directly out, so it's really simple and easy. We have different options there to how to invest. You can invest in our Raising a Reader program, which I'll talk a little bit about in a moment. You can invest in the different areas of service that United Way does. And we've also included the Desert Sands Educational Foundation. We want to make sure that we are positioned together, that we're an and as. So we want to encourage, not even allow, but we want to encourage team members of Desert Sands to give to both organizations. And so you tell us how you would like that donation out of your weekly payroll or your monthly payroll, however many times a year that you're getting paid in your system. And that is really simple. You hit submit and we take care of all of the rest. So it's a real simple way to give back to both the Desert Sands Unified School District Foundation and the community all in one spot.
No, I'll say that I give to both organizations. Maybe I should just be able to do to one and give to both that way too. But I give to both organizations, obviously, since I work for one and so forth. But my question is, if you are already giving to the United Way, which I know we have a lot of our employees that are doing, how would they go about changing it if they wanted to change up where their monies are going to? Is it just
Same
accessing
form.
that form? Okay, just
Same
accessing
form.
that form. Okay.
Yep. We will have a report that's created out of everyone's submissions, and we'll be able to notify the school districts of any changes. And so on this form, this is the perfect way to make any changes. If you want to increase or change a percentage or do a 50-50 split of your gift, this is the perfect place to do that. And we'll capture all that information and get it, do all of the work on the backside for everyone. So no one has to fill out a form anymore. No one has to do paper. It's all electronic.
Okay, it's all electronic. I love how you're able to do that. We actually enabled a system. I'll have to say that you guys beat us to it, but we just enabled an electronic system for the foundation. So thank you. You guys led the way for us. We followed the lead there. So pretty awesome with doing that. But you were talking about Raising a Reader. Can you talk a little bit more about that program and what it does for Desert Sands?
Yeah, absolutely. So Desert Sands Unified School District was one of the very first partners with United Way in Raising a Reader. So Raising a Reader is an early childhood literacy program. It is built for pre-K and kindergarten children. And we started it as a pilot with Desert Sands 5 years ago in one classroom. And United Way of the Desert invests the money. We provide all of the materials, the book bags, the books for students in the pre-K and kindergarten classrooms. We provide teacher training and we order all the materials. We handle all of the logistics for Raising a Reader. Raising a Reader is so important and so special because it's an evidence-based literacy program to help pre-K and kindergarten kids get more ready and prepared for success in school, and to help raise literacy and engagement with their families. So this Raising a Reader is a special program. Kids take home 4 new books every single week in their own designated book bag. They read them at home with their parents, they return them, and then they get new books every single week. And why this is important, and the teachers in Desert Sands Unified School District, the feedback that we get is just amazing. They love the program. We have so many funders and supporters. As you can see, we have resources to support this program because it is so vitally important that we help our children in the Coachella Valley get ready and prepared to succeed in school and to hit that really important marker. Sean, you know this marker of being able to read at grade level by grade 3. And so we target pre-K and kindergarten. Raising a Reader is in every single Desert Sands Unified School District pre-K classroom. We serve about 800 Desert Sands Unified School District children in the program, I think 700 to 800. We've invested, United Way of the Desert has invested over $100,000 just into Desert Sands Unified School District's Raising a Reader program. What we have seen is a 70% increase in child literacy engagement at home with parents. We've seen over 60% increase in reading habits at home with parents. And the best thing about this program, one of the many great things about this program is that the books are language and culturally appropriate. So if primary Spanish is spoken at home, the books go home in Spanish language so that folks, parents can read with their kiddos in the language that is most comfortable for them, increasing reading skills and reading engagement at home, regardless of language or regardless of the primary language spoken at home. So we want to make sure that we help all kids, all families get ready for school. And so Raising a Reader is an important component of our education work, where United Way of the Desert really invests. And now we're in all 3 school districts with Raising a Reader, serving 2,600 kids a day, investing more than $200,000 a year in this program.
Well, I applaud you for your efforts. It's absolutely amazing that with just the Raising a Reader program there alone, with the hundreds of thousands of dollars that you donate and invest into the program with our students, and obviously having students read by grade 3 and having them at grade level is definitely a definite need that we need in the Coachella Valley. Is there anything else that you want to share in regards to the United Way and how we're connected with Desert Sands? Like I said, I've been in Desert Sands for 15 years. I could talk about it, but I know it's always best when they hear from somebody else.
Well, Mary and I talk about this quite often, as you do, Sean. I'm a Desert Sands Unified School District kid, so Desert Sands holds a special place in my heart. All my school districts are important. DSUSD, I always talk about my connection to DSUSD. But first of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to Desert Sands Unified School District for being a part of the United Way family. And for any of the team members in Desert Sands who hasn't already joined the United Way family, we invite you to do so. We are so appreciative. We cannot do any of the work in the Coachella Valley without the support of team members of Desert Sands and our other community partners that work with us on workplace campaigns. In addition to Raising a Reader, we do so much in the community. We've been at the forefront of COVID-19 in our rebuilding and reimagining efforts and how we can help our community, become stable again and thrive. So we've been doing anything from financial aid and rental assistance, electricity assistance, water assistance from the very beginning of the onset of the pandemic. And so we've helped thousands of families remain stable in the Valley. And we can't do that work without the support of our community partners like Desert Sands. So I'm here mostly just to say thank you, encourage you to visit our workplace campaign page and to make sure that we get your gift entered before December the 16th. So thank you so much for having me on today, Sean, and being able to talk about how important the campaign is.
Oh my gosh, Crystal, it's an easy thing to do. You're welcome to join us any Thursday. We're on at 9 o'clock. I would love to have you. And I understand I'm going to take this to the road with one of your counterparts soon to go to the school sites. So I'm looking forward to do that so we can help promote both the foundation as well as the United Way. But thank you so much for being a great participant at Classroom Conversations and sharing about the great programs of the United Way. And thank you for being a proud alumni of Desert Sands Unified School District.
You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got to have a great day. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. Take care.
Yep. Bye-bye. Okay, so there you have it. That's our Classroom Conversations for today. Want to thank, let me go ahead and bring this on screen here. Want to make sure to thank Kate Anderson and the Aqua Caliente Band of Coahuila Indians for being our sponsor for StreamYard this year. And I'm going to go ahead and close this out here with the rest of our sponsors that have been helping us out throughout the school year with our access, as also with our streaming. As you know, we go to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter on multiple platforms. But this is Sean Webb, your Director of Community Engagement in the Educational Foundation. You guys have a great day. Catch us next Thursday at 9 o'clock.